So when I first began this project, 2020 was already underway, and I was beginning to explore what it was that I enjoyed that was worth sharing with my community. I love technology, gaming, and finance, and of course, talking and sharing what I know with my friends and family. So not one to settle, challenge accepted. Let's see if we can blend all these things together and talk about my financial goals and what you can expect from this channel. Hey everyone, James here from Thursday Media, and this is One Up Financials, a place where we make bad video game references and financial talk to get out the message of the importance of being smart with your money, productive with your future, and wise with your gaming choices. Thursday Media Group is the hub that holds all of our channels, potential channels, and special projects together. While it might seem silly to have an entire business based on a YouTube channel, I would like to think that over time, I may be able to add additional channels based on demand, bring in guests, or have financial ventures that go beyond YouTube. So it's nice to have a place to branch from in case any of those ideas come to fruition. In my mind, it's better to be proactive and learn the ins and outs of business and its requirements while I still have a little space to breathe and my workload is still stable. Of course, Thursday Media is just the hub. It's not going to be its own channel, but it is going to be the starting point for any crazy ventures that pop into my head. As far as naming the company and why Thursday, well, Thursday's my favorite day. In this channel, One Up Financials, I talk about investing and money management from my experiences and relate it to one of my other passions, which is gaming. So I hope to reach an audience that, like me at one point, was new to the world of finance and setting financial goals, and can see the importance of making good decisions with your money early because you have the most potential for growth when you're younger, which is sadly also the time we tend to be talking about smart money the least. So if I can make one contribution to the community, share my thoughts, mistakes, and successes, and inspire some 22-year-old fresh to their career to say, hey, this is important and maybe I need to pay attention to it, then I feel like doing this extra work is definitely worth it. Now, to talk about my financial goals, first I need to apply a little context. I work a regular job with regular to sometimes ungodly hours, but I absolutely love what I do. I don't make a ton of money and I have a modest salary, so that gets me by, but it requires really good budgeting to prevent myself from overspending and reaching my financial goals. Now, I have a retirement account, and since I passively manage that account, I won't be talking about it on this channel. Instead, I want to share things I actively do with money, including trading and investing in the stock market. So come here for the financial talk, but stay for the dank video game references. I really wanted to enhance my retirement, so I began actively investing in two major ways. The first is a dividend portfolio build that I invest $400 a month into with a goal of $250,000 in value and a dividend payout of $800 to $1,000 a month. Now, this is lofty and requires a lot of management, but I believe is fully achievable. And even if it doesn't come to pass, this goal keeps me focused on good money management practices. The second is a growth stock portfolio that any additional money that I have left over at the end of every month goes into. Now, this is a mash of strong growth stocks, speculative growth opportunities, and cryptocurrency. With this account, due to the inconsistency of investment at the moment, I have no idea how far it will go. What I do know is that if I let excess funds sit in a savings account with practically no growth, then I'm missing out on the opportunity to potentially double my money in the market every 7 to 10 years. I also want to keep these speculative buys and highly volatile purchases separate from my dividend portfolio because the goals are different and monitoring success or failure of these decisions is easier to see when these two things are apart. And all of this is to lead to a retirement where my retirement account can cover the bills and allow me to spoil myself a little bit. But these investments should be able to allow me to vacation and travel, improve my retirement home, and spoil my family. And that may not seem like a good use of money, but if I'm going to have time on my hands, then I want to be able to use it in a way that I can enjoy, but within the expectations that I'm not going to go out for a night on Vegas and drop $1 million gil. Of course, I had to slip in at least one game reference in this video, which I pulled from one of my most sentimental possessions. It's an original copy of Final Fantasy on Nintendo NES. It was one of those games that I got to play when I was little that made me love games in the industry, and it's now a treasured hobby that I don't get to participate in as much as I'd like. So if you like this video, make sure that you break the like button, and if you want to take an adventure with me into the world of money, go ahead and subscribe as well. Also, make sure to leave me a comment on your favorite investments. I'd love to see what you like. Thanks so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.